You're back with the lawn engineer. There's been a lot of interest on the bagger kit for my Simplicity Regent here. So now that I lived with it for about 30 hours of mowing, I'm going to go through what I like and what I don't like about it, and give kind of an initial quality overview. Let's go. All right, we're going to start here at the business end with the takeoff from the deck. So the attachment to the deck is very simple. This bolt and this nut come with the bagging kit. So this bolt that's sticking out of the deck is actually a carriage bolt that holds on the baffle here as part of the bagger kit. So this piece slides in here and then clamps on with this kind of large T-nut, like that design. Pretty simple to use. The attachment for the main chute here to the takeoff is a little bit unique. We'll zoom in on. All right, this attachment here is a little bit unique. I've not seen this on other mowers. It's basically a bent metal piece of spring steel, bar stock, something like that, that rotates in and out of place. And if we slide this up, we can see a round metal piece here that it kind of goes around. Now, this is a little bit odd to me. I don't know why they just don't use a rubber strap, but after thinking about it for a while, what this allows is some movement between these two pieces. Since the deck is allowed to float up and down while cutting, I believe they're allowing some movement between those two pieces instead of locking them together hard. So kind of a cool idea. Seems a little bit overcomplicated for the needs there, but seems to work pretty darn good. All right, now we'll just do a quick removal and reinstallation of our take off the deck here. First thing we have to do is just remove the intermediate chute here that goes back to the bagger. And as we just talked about, we just lift up this metal piece. We can slide it up into the bagger a bit, pull that one out of the way, then we've got our other piece here. So all we have to do is loosen up our T-nut on the front, grab hold of this thing, and slide it out of place. So what's actually happening here, there's a little metal bracket that slides onto our metal holder for our chute here. So that comes on and off real easy. You can see there is some buildup in here. I talked about when this was new, this had a nice shiny finish on it. Thought was pretty neat, but as we can see here over time, that goes away rather quickly. So to put it back on, we just lift up our chute here, kind of put the back in place. Get the front under that T-nut, get the back here fit on this piece. Get the front underneath our T-nut there, just kind of slide it forward in, spin that together, clamp it down, good to go. All right, then to put our intermediate chute back on, all we have to do is slide it up here into the bagger, put it on our takeoff chute, rotate down our little metal piece, good to go. All right, we're here at the business end, our collection system. This is pretty easy. I found that we got to flip the seat forward here to get access to it, and then we just grab this. There's kind of a floppy handle on here you're supposed to grab. Not real impressed with that, but flip it forward. So the bags have been pretty good. One thing I do not like, as you can see here on the edge, the fabric has been worn through already by this cover coming down. So that's a little bit of a fail. There could be more. This top hood could be wider so it doesn't rub on there. The other thing is it's obvious that these two bags are different colors. This one's more white, this one's an off-white. And the fact that they're white, this thing is used to collect basically refuse. And you can see they don't stay white for very long. I'd prefer they just be black or something like that. It won't be so noticeable. All right, the other thing on these bags, the actual hanging system seems to work pretty good. It's as I said in the install video, this steel structure on here is extremely beefy. No concerns with that. Still looks great. On the bottom of the bag, of course, we've got the classic rope. This already is broken once, and I basically had to tie a knot in it again. but you can see it's on its way out again. I'm going to have to replace that with something not a big deal, but when you're paying, 650, 675 for this kit, come on, we could use something better than this cheap rope here at the bottom. All right, we're inside the hood now. You can see here, this is where a chute comes in. And in all bagger kits, they have some sort of a screen or whatever, basically to exhaust the air. The grass clippings fall down, the air exhausts up. You can see here, I've got quite a bit of buildup on this one. And this is even with cleaning it, while I'm going. It seems to clean easier a few days after you cut and the moisture's out of this thing. Kind of bang it around. Um, it's okay. B plus? No, just a B. It's okay.
All right, so the big question is, would I buy this bagging unit again? And the answer is yes. So Simplicity, this bagger kit, the hard parts, so the steel structure, I give them an A plus. Powder coated, really nice, very strong. I don't think you'd have to try really hard to bend it. The soft parts, the bags, kind of the hood on the back, I give it a B. It's okay. So overall, this decent bagger unit, the price is appropriate. Maybe it'd be nice if it was less, just like everything, right? But not too bad. The other thing is, some people mention it's a possibility to get a powered blower unit to add on the side here. Since I've received all the pieces from the dealer, the baffle, the blade, put it on here, I have not had a plug up. I did mow in some wet conditions with all of those without any issues. So, I do like the simplicity of not having that extra, basically another belt you have to run over to it. You've got bearings in that thing. It's basically an impeller that wears out over time. They add quite a bit more noise. So I kind of like the simplicity of just having this straight tube up there. Seems to work pretty well for me. If you have any more questions for me, put them in the comments. Try to answer them quick as possible here. Maybe get some ideas for some additional videos. Otherwise, take care and adios.